Child marriage. Just saying it probably immediately begins to conjure up pictures of third world or maybe developing countries, cultures you just don't interact with and you don't understand. But that's simply not the case. It's happening right here in America, and it's covering up for pedophilia. But let's start off slow. We'll jump into something scary, and then we'll talk numbers, okay? This is Michelle. She's 16 years old, but found herself pregnant. But due to her religious community, that was obviously frowned upon. So immediately upon hearing this news, they insisted she get married to the would-be father, who was 19. So perhaps not the biggest age difference, but it's still a marriage that she was trapped into. It was either marry this man or be ostracized from the only community you ever knew. It's simply not fair. So maybe that's not shocking. But if this doesn't get you, I don't know what will. This is a story out of Florida. This 11-year-old girl was raped. This girl was then pressured by, again, her religious community to marry her attacker to basically save face. Again, where is her decision? What 11-year-old girl has the fortitude to look at anyone she admires and say, no, I will not do this. I will take whatever punishment you have for me. I will leave this community. Where would she go? What would she do? It would not be a life that she could possibly handle. So at this point, you're probably saying, whoa. You can't get married unless you're 18. Well, you would be wrong. There's several different circumstances that will allow you to get married much sooner. In fact, there's no barrier. You can get married at 0 if you wanted. So the first sort of way to get around the 18-year-old law is through parental permission. And in most states, a parent can agree to let you get married at the age of 16. But there's yet another circumstance. If you can convince a judge, and this does happen, you can get married at any age. So it takes nothing more than the signature of a judge or a parental permission slip, and you can be a 10-year-old married off to a 50-year-old, which may sound extreme, but is absolutely in the realm of possibility, and it has happened. At this point, you're probably thinking, oh, it must be those ridiculous redneck stakes way down south. This would never happen here in my liberal utopia, such as New York, New Jersey. Well, again, you would be wrong. These ridiculous laws are everywhere. Here's an example from New Jersey. I will link the full article below, but just the big crux of this is that in New Jersey, from 95 to 2012, there were 163 children married between the ages of 13 and 15, and an additional 178 married between the ages of 10 and 15. These were not 15-year-olds marrying 19-year-olds. These were 10 and 15-year-olds marrying men 30, 40, 50. It's ridiculous. Now, what seems to be the commonality in these marriages, as I've done my research, is religion. Not necessarily the Muslim community, the Christian community, the Jewish community, but all of them. All of these communities seek to save face and protect the family name from the dishonor that comes with early pregnancy or the shame that comes along with sex. But while we're on this disgusting topic of sex with children brides across the world, there's dozens of examples, are killed because of the absolute biological rejection of sex at such an early age. So I guess my question to you is, what do you think's happening to these children in America? It's no different. It's scary, it's unfair, and it's dangerous. Where do we go from here is the big question. I was able to find this group, Unchained, who has dedicated themselves to ending child marriage in America. A week ago, I had no idea this was even a thing. I just assumed, stupid me, right? I assumed America was better than this, but apparently we're not. I recommend you check out this group here, Unchained, and see what they're up to, and I definitely recommend you educate yourself on this disgusting topic. Again, I had no idea this was even a thing. I am deeply ashamed of my country right now. But it can be corrected. We can be better than this. Regulating this should be one of the simplest things we've ever done. It's not even a controversial topic. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for now. Please like, subscribe, and definitely share this video all around. The most important thing you can do for me is share this video, quite honestly. And in addition to that, I recently started a Patreon page. I'll link it below if you're interested in helping me out. Hit me up there. Until next time, guys. Peace.